So I'm not really waiting for people to come in because I want to get a quick brew, something to eat before I have to pop out again. I'm going to be on tonight, I think, if I'm not doing anything with the other team. So we'll see. If I am, I am. If I'm not, I'm not. But it was just going to be a quick chat on the series Stranger Things 3. Yeah. Because someone tweeted it out today and I had to laugh because I was thinking, I was talking about Stranger Things the other day, behind the scenes. I was saying to my dad, it's a bit like the Alliance putting this out, but I'll explain that after for people who might not get what I'm going on about, or people who didn't see. But if you have watched it, if you haven't watched it, then don't really come into chat when I'm talking. Hi Lou Balloon Welsh babe, and Alison, don't really come in when I'm talking about it because I might end up, doing a spoiler. So I will advise you at the beginning when I come on later, if it is today, that you don't listen if you've not watched it. I'll try not, because we'll have to talk about it. So, hi, hi, Kath, and I'll call you 74, and David, because I saw a lot in it straight away, and I was like, and then at the end I was like, wow, and I had to laugh. I cried and I laughed, but I'll explain that after. So, if you haven't watched Stranger Things 3, you're going to have to do a la 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 or not watch it. And if you haven't seen it, and if you haven't seen any of them, oh well, if you want to listen, because maybe then you can see what I see. But if you don't want the spoiler, if you have been watching them, then you're just not going to have to listen, obviously. And I will say that at the beginning. You look lovely in red and dark pink. Do you know what? I don't like red. I've never think it suited me, but Mum's always like, yeah, you do, because you've got dark hair. And I'm like, hi from Texas. Hi. Is it Carmen? And anyone else who's in dark pink and coral, or coral should be your... Yeah, I love pink, but I actually like light pink, and I do love coral as in peachy corals. I do love them colours, they're my favourite. I'm probably looking it's a bit darker in here, so with the light on... Red. Got a bit more pinky on my lips today. So, yeah. Hello from Houston. We got Houston. We have a problem. Oh, what have the news been reporting? Something about the moon. I couldn't stop laughing. Sorry about this, but I had to laugh because they put their little coded messages actually in front of your face, as some of us do know. Oh, let me see if I actually took a picture of it or not. You missed me yesterday. Where is it? Oh, it might not be. Let me have a look. There was an eclipse. Yeah. So we have got all the new, energies and good stuff going on. So there's lots of stuff. This is by, I don't know who this is by, obviously the news channel. The greatest photos ever, ? Why the moon landing shots are artistic masterpieces. They sure are artistic because they ain't real. Artistic, yeah, they're artistic. There it says it right in your face. Artistic masterpieces. They are artistic masterpieces. Oh my god, I had to laugh. Then someone put this up and I thought it was hilarious. My dad sent it to me. Mark Zuckerberg sponsoring Area 51 raid to free his dad from captivity, because Area 51 is a distraction from what's really going on. But he does look like him. That could be his dad. I could not stop laughing because we all know Zuckerberg does not look human. He's like an AI robot. That was hilarious. Data from Star Trek. I'll say that again. Mark Zuckerberg sponsoring Area 51 raid to free his dad from captivity. I had to laugh. You have to laugh. I didn't believe it when I was like 7 and watched. Oh, it's so funny. Ooh, The Guardian's saying it, yeah. But The Guardian's saying it as like, people won't see that. They'll just think, oh yeah, the moon landings. But I looked at it and saw it straight away like, yeah, the greatest photos ever. Why the moon landing shots are artistic masterpieces. Yeah. You know what I'm saying? So that was hilarious. That was hilarious. I've seen a lot of reporting on Qanon actually and different stuff. I did show before on the community page, but I drew this out quickly today because that is what popped in my head, and the words came. It's for men as well, but you know, be your own queen. Women, be your own queen. This is what popped in my head. Wear your little crown. You don't have to ask anyone to wear your own crown. You know, I can't remember what I wrote on it as well. What was it? Wear your own crown. You're your own queen. You don't have to look up to anybody else. You don't have to, you know, be in awe of other people you see as, I don't know, higher ups or something. Be your own queen. Be your own queen. Wear your own crown. Wear it proud and let it shine on your head. I don't know, but that's what came in anyway, this little character. So yeah, like I said, I will be doing more art stuff. It's just, you know, doing lots of other stuff as well. Me and Rox and 007 were talking last night behind the scenes. I think I fell asleep. I don't normally fall asleep in the day. I woke up dribbling. I was like a Homer Simpson. It made me feel awful. I just couldn't keep my eyes awake. It may show in one of the shows we're doing. So tired. A bit like, thank you. A bit like, you know, when Q says, those who know can't sleep. Oh, you're not joking. Really want to sleep. But yeah, I think there's a lot in artwork, which I will be coming chatting about again. There's a lot in artwork with subconscious messages. I heard someone today, I can't remember who it was, I follow a lot of arty people, where she put stairs in the background going up to houses in the background of her mixed media art, and she was saying the reason why the houses are there is symbolism for housing, community, us coming together again, the community that we're losing. But she said by putting it out there in your artwork, it's throwing it out to the ether, because it's her way of thinking, you know, I'm bringing it back in, and I see that as artwork as well. That's why when I do artwork, they're whimsical, but they're quite, you know, these faces that I always do. I don't know why I'm doing women's faces, I just enjoy doing them, because it's putting it out there, in the ether, bringing it in. This is nowhere near finished, but it's bringing it in, you know. And I do want to do that in my artwork as well, putting they use symbols, we're going to use symbols, and we're going to bring it back into the ether and manifest it. Also, just before I go, because it's not really a chat I'm going to come on tonight, I manifested something this week, and I'm sat on it. This chair, I've got a pink one, but this chair, my other one was a salon chair, and it didn't move on wheels like this one does. So some people might think you manifested a chair. Yeah, I wasn't really thinking about it. It was just, well, I did put it out there in the ether. The other day I was thinking, God, my pink chair I hate. I can't afford to buy a new chair, but I really need an office chair because it's comfier. It's got a high back on it. I can sit back, I can move about, you know, instead of trying to pick this chair up and move it back. So I put it out there. The day after, and I didn't tell him this, my dad, Waxman, rang me up and went, oh, you don't need an office chair, do you? Because we're getting rid of one. And I was like, yeah, I do. Oh my God, I was just thinking the other day, yesterday even, I need an office chair. Office chair. That's how it works sometimes, you know. It doesn't work the way you think it does sometimes. It doesn't have to be brand new. It's not brand new, but I've got an office chair, so it'll do for now. So, like I said, I should be on tonight unless I'm doing something else with the other team. But hopefully I'll be on to come and talk about Strange Things 3, because there are a lot of strange things going on, isn't there? But when I saw this post, I could not stop laughing. So I will show you it tonight. Yeah, connection, yeah. Also, before we go, you know I go on about the twinkles. They were very high the other day, very twinkly. My dad's never seen them. He's like, I can't see them. I can't even see them on your videos. I'm like, Dad, those who have the eyes to see. So he came round yesterday to give me the chair. I showed him my twinkles because they've been dead sparkly in normal daylight now, and he could see them. And then when I turned his hand over, and he didn't have any, but when I touched him, he had them. And he said, oh, is it sweat? I said, no. he had them, then he started getting them. Then I stood outside in the garden in the sunlight and I said, look, Dad, can you see them all? And it was mega, mega, mega twinkling. He was like, I said, you got to keep watching, Dad. He said, oh, some people say it's the chemtrails and it's aluminium and it's this in water. I went, yeah, but they're activated by light. And as I keep saying that I've noticed in my reality, my experience, it might not be yours, but it's mine. Those of you who don't know what I'm going on about, they're activated with light, and when you're high vibrating, I've noticed. So, yes, my dad has the twinkles. Yeah, so but I do think that if you're passing it on, it's your frequency passed to another person. Both my kids have got twinkles. I know they have. I've put the torch over them. Probably because they're living in a house with a frequency where, because of the stuff I'm waffling on about. So, and I think T. Taylor said that as well about her partner. If you're touching someone or you're being intimate, they're going to get the sprinkle print, let's call it. The sprinkle print, because how can you not if you've got a frequency and you're passing it on? So I think she said ages ago, if I'm walking around outside and I touch a door knob, opening a door, and someone else touches that doorknob, they're going to get the frequency. So that's a good way of spreading your sprinkles everywhere. Yeah, angel dust, that's a nice way of saying it as well, which does go back to Michael Jackson, Jackson 5. Please go and watch the video. Can you feel it? Where they're sprinkling all the gold, glitter, dust stuff from the heavens or whatever onto Earth, onto us. And the blue kachinas at the end with the Native American Indian guy. Everyone looks scared, but when the guy that comes out is Native American Indian, calms everyone down, they all hold hands because it's not scary, it's a thing that's happening. Because the Native American Indians, a lot of indigenous people knew about the star people. The spiritualness that they've tried to break us away from, which we always were. We were never apart. They've just took us apart. People can't really say I'm spiritual now. We were spiritual, we always were, but they, deceived us. So I shall see you later. Have a good day, and hopefully I'll catch you all later, if not at some point. Bye. I can never get off this thing. Oh, and the other day I did a picture smiling, going, "There's a smile is contagious," and that's how I've been feeling. Like, even with all the cack that's going on, Oh, and a song that keeps popping into my head before I go is because I had a dream. I saw someone going on about dreams, and I did have a dream about setting the bird free. And then that song popped in my head when I was talking to Roxanne and Double O last night was, I'm like a bird, I want to fly away. I don't know where my home is. And the other song that popped in today was, I think it was Unbiased on the Fence with Michelle Wolf. Is it? We're going on about dreams and stuff, was the heart and follow your heart. And then I was thinking of that song. Hang on, it's in my head. Listen to your heart. I can't remember who's it by. Listen to your heart when it's calling for you. Listen to your heart. There's nothing else you can do. I don't know where you're going, and I don't know why. Listen to your heart before it tells you goodbye. Or whatever the song was, because I can't remember who it was by, but I used to love that song. Just popped in my head today. So, Morissette, was it? I don't know. But I believe the little messages, when you get the little odd song that pops into your head, you're like, I don't know where that came from. Hi, Dave. Oh, Roxette. Yeah, that's it, Roxette. Yes, Roxette. We like a bit of Roxette. Yeah. I used to love that. Lay a whisper on my pillow. Can't remember it. Leave the winter on the ground. I can't remember it. Na 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 na. Do 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 do. Na da da da. And all around. Yeah, I used to love the Bangles as well. Anyway, I'm going because I'll end up doing karaoke or something. So, there's a high vibration for you. I believe that's sending a high vibration. So, hopefully, catch you later. I'm going now, Dave. So, I'll see you later. Bye.